All right, let's talk about fretting. The fretting hand is usually the hand that's not plucking. So I'm right-handed, so my right hand is doing the hammer stroke across the strings with my thumb around the pickup, and my left hand is playing the neck of the bass. So it's in contact with the strings, and I'm spacing them out because the frets help me to space them out. If you are left-handed, you're going to be doing everything the opposite way that I'm doing it. So for instance, I'm plucking with my right hand, you will be plucking with your left hand. I'm fretting the notes with my left hand, you would be fretting the notes with your right hand. Okay, so we're going to use the G string, and I'm going to teach you a little bit of an exercise that's called one finger per fret. So our thumb is going to be at the back of the bass, at the back of the neck, and our four fingers that are not being used are going to be in contact with the strings. So they're going to be placed in 4 different frets. How do we do it? It's pretty simple. Let's go one note at a time. So I'm going to take my first finger, my index finger on my left hand, my fretting hand, and I'm going to place it in the first fret. And I'm going to place it close to the end of the fret. So typically a fret is the distance between, well, where the nut is right now and the first fret, or this fret and this fret. And I don't want to fret it close to the nut. And why we're doing this, we want to fret close to the end of the fret because we want to be able to get the best tone possible. We want to avoid having any buzzing. For instance, if I played close to the nut, it would sound something like, you hear the little bit of buzzing? So we don't want to do that. We want to get the note clean. So we want to fret the note closer to the end of the fret. Not on the fret, but right before it. All right, so our first finger is there. And of course, my left hand, my thumb, is just about where the first fret is. That's where my thumb is on the back. And I'm going to try to keep it in this area because my thumb is going to act as if it is a door hinge. So it needs to be able to move in this position, and it also needs to move in this position. So it needs to go north and south and east and west. So of course, your thumb has to be able to move like this and sometimes be in one place, but be able to move like this. All right, so now that you have a better understanding where the thumb should be, and we've used our first finger, and at the same time on the plucking hand, we want to use our index finger to play this note. This is fret 1 of the G string, and we're going to pluck it with our index finger on the plucking hand. This note is called A flat. Now I'm going to take my middle finger of my fretting hand and I'm going to place it in the second fret of the G string. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to fret the note close to the end of the fret rather than at the beginning. Why? Because we don't want to have buzzing. We want to get it at the end of the fret, right before the fret. And now I'm going to use my index, my middle finger on my right hand to play that note. So you're doing several things all at once. You're plucking and you're fretting. Okay? So far we've done 2 notes, A flat, and now here comes A. Now let's go for a third note. We're going to take our third finger on our left hand, or ring finger, and I'm going to place it in the 3rd fret, close to the end of the fret. And on my right hand, I'm going to go back to use my index finger. All right. Try the same note again. This note is called B flat. Let's play B flat one more time. This time, you're going to pluck the note with your middle finger on your right hand. All right, that's B flat. Now let's go to play this note. It's called B. We're going to use our pinky on the fretting hand. And we're alternating the fingers on the plucking hand. So now I'm going to take my pinky and place it right at the end of the 4th fret. And you can alternate fingers each time the string is plucked. All right, let's put that together a little bit. So we have used our index finger on A flat, middle finger on A, ring finger on B flat, and pinky on B. So A flat, A, B flat, B. And you're going to alternate on the right hand as well. All right, let's try that in tempo at 60 beats per minute with my drum machine. 1, 2, ready. 4 beats on each tone. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Same note again. 2, 3, 4. 3rd fret with the 3rd finger. 2nd fret with our 2nd finger. 1st fret with the 1st finger. All right, now we want to try it again. We're going to use whole notes, 4 beats on each tone, and we want to alternate the plucking hand. 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. Play the 4th note once more. Now 3rd fret now. All right. So we just tried the 1 finger per fret exercise. You're going to need that exercise as you continue to study the bass, because when it's time to play scales and when it's time to do different movements, you want to help and prepare each finger to be able to play on its own without getting the help of another finger, like or. You want each finger to be able to operate on its own. So if you need to stop the video to work on it, please do so at this time. Pause the video and work on it. Remember, we're working for accuracy and precision. We're not searching for speed just yet. Accuracy and precision. So that's a little bit about fretting. And you can try the same exercise on your D string, on the A string, and on the E string. So work on it a little bit at a time until you're able to play each note clean and work for accuracy and precision.